Hello everyone, my name is Fire Willow Rose, and for those of you that don't know me, you can call me Willow for short. Today we are playing a game, and I hope you enjoy. Disclaimer, I do not own the rights to the art or sound or anything of the game. The only thing I own the rights to is my own voice, logo, my pt2 character that should be in one of the corners of the string dash video along with a background possibly, in that same corner behind the VTube character. Notice, my content is 18 plus. For my safety and your child's safety, parents please make sure that what your child is watching is age appropriate for and are responsible for your child's misbehavior, foul language, or learning of non-age-appropriate content. That is on you, the parent, to be watching out for. It's not my job to take care of your kids, though if I notice accounts run by minor, I will block them. I do check ages of followers for my own safety. Also, please teach your kids how to act on the internet, as well as how to identify an online predator and who to go to for help. Check your child's online activity frequently to make sure that they're not in contact with predators or seeing things they shouldn't be seeing until later in life, like my channel. Trigger warning, flashing lights. Trigger warning, content warning. For sexual themes, partial nudity, PTSD, violence, stalking, manipulation, domination, mental health issues, addiction, and many more. This game is 18 plus. You have been warned. For those of you that wish to follow me on other social media sites, my link tree is in the top left corner of the screen. Art commissions are open. Prices are pinned on all social media sites. Contact me on those specific social media sites that they are posted on. There's also a few other social media sites that are not listed here that will be listed in the link tree. I also sell posters of old pieces on Printify, again, in the link tree in the corner. Let's get on with this.
Hello everyone, my name is Fire Willow Rose. Today we are playing Bayonetta Origins, Cereza, and Lost Demon. I want to make everyone aware that this game does have some I want to say some nudity, but that's more like the other games for Bayonetta series. This has a lot of fighting in it and a lot of kind of gore, not like gore. It's covered up by like other things. This game also does have flashing lights, so epileptic seizure people, please be careful. Let's start the game. I really like this game. Not that one. This one.
Cereza and the Lost Demon.
Okay, we're here. Be a chatty Cathy sometimes.
you.
Okay.
More rosemary. Cheshire, I'll toss you up there. See if there's a way forward.
Doesn't look like there. Oh, there it is.
Cheshire, over here! Ah! Let's get him, Cheshire! Prepare yourselves! Perfect! A chest? Did the fairies make this? I wonder what's inside. Yes!
A healing tonic. Sorry. It's allergy season.
Ha!
Ooh, by the way. Ooh. Get you up there. issues than the ordinary. Uh-oh.
Hey! Give me a break! Ah! Ah! That was not fun.
Mm-mm. Okay, let me look around. Looks like a sanctuary over there. Little rabbits. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Okay. Look at those rabbits. I love rabbits. Rabbits are adorable. Oh, that was Mini.
What have we here?
Mini Popsy. Wooly.
There were signs that a witch had set up camp here.
Perhaps I'm not the first witch to enter this forest. Oh well, it means we've got a place to rest. Look what we have here!
Baked gecko. Compound sealed in crystal intense. Oh no. Interestingly, can have various effects on the users depending on how well it is baked. A compound sealed in crystal. Okay, it's unicorn horn. Knocked straight off a poor unicorn may be used for ornamental purposes depending on their length and sparkle. It's pretty much mandrake root, but it's pronouncing it differently on this, or at least spelling it differently than how it's supposed to be spelled. It's mandorgor. Mandorgana root. Okay, there we go. A compound sealed in crystal breaks out into a screaming fit over every little thing. Best to pack it deep in your rucksack. Goodness. This is the reason why I don't like reading stuff for you guys. Because I have a lot of issues with reading. I think I've mentioned before that on stream and stuff like that I'm actually dyslexic.
Let's take a break.
Not terribly dyslexic to where I can't read at all. It's just some things get confusing, especially if I've never seen the word before. Yes, please. Let's please make another tonic. Okay, we don't have enough unicorn horn or baked gecko anymore, so. Sorry, my nose is stuffed up. Freaking allergies. Nothing to do with the rock? We're not gonna do anything with rock? Okay. I guess it's not shiny enough.
Hey! Look over there!
It's the white wolf.
Before them stood a large wolf. Its snow-white fur shone pale silver in the moonlight.
Avalon Forest, the white wolf guide you.
Cereza was captivated by the wolf. It seemed almost not of this world.
Hey! Wait!
The majestic white protector, the white wolf, a wolf dwelling in Avalon with the mane white like winter snow. The white wolf guide you. Just like the boy Cereza's dream said, the wolf appears before Cereza and Cheshire, as if to lead them through the forest. Kind of reminds me of like old book stories or like old stylized book stories of like the time of King Arthur. Okay. Cereza's loving mother, Rosa, an Umbran witch, unparalleled in skill throughout, thought to possibly be the strongest in the entire history of the clan. Mother of Cereza. Falling in love with the Lumen Sage, she broke the sacred vows of an Umbran and bore a child with him, resulting in her eternal imprisonment. She has never revealed why she would go against Umbran teachings and have forbidden relations with an Lumen, but she has accepted her isolation without a slightest resistance, despite all of the power she possesses. This has led many to think she understood and agreed to the consequences of her actions before even taking them. Some of the Umbra even sympathize with her plight, overlooking her daughter Cereza sneaking to her cell, or even finding chances for the two to meet. Cereza's precious stuffed toy named Rosa, from whatever she could gather before being moved to an even further prison. She would often sing lullaby Cereza, would rest against the steel bars. She would often sing lullabies as Cereza would lay against the steel bars of her cell, showing nothing but the deepest maternal love for her precious daughter. Oh. Jeannie, or Jeannie? I don't know how to pronounce the name sometimes. We're just gonna go with Jean. A young witch undergoing formal training in the Umbran arts. Her skills already far surpass witches of her age, and she continues to master new arts at an astonishing pace. Some say her strict, serious demeanor makes her aim a bit odd, or a bit cold, but she is extremely loyal and cares deeply for those she trusts. Ugh. She feels competitive towards Cereza, but she also sees her as a good friend, whereas her peers may find Cereza an orthodox training under a recluse witch to be unsightly. Jean recognizes Cereza's true power and heart and approaches her as an equal. Cereza, a beautiful young girl with a bond between the Luna Sages and the light of Lumen Sages of light and Umbra Witches of darkness. As relations between these two clans are strictly forbidden, Cereza's birth resulted in her being labeled as an outcast, scorned and mocked by the other Umbra. In time, Cereza began to be tortured by nightmares of how powerless she was to help her mother, who had cared so deeply Cereza, becoming strong enough to one day help her
become to one day help her became Cereza's one motivation for getting through each day. She cherishes the stuffed cat toy her mother gave her, which she named Cheshire. Never leaving her side, Cheshire often listens to the stories of the lonely girl. So cute. Oh, I didn't look at Rosa. Oops. Or Janine. I didn't look at Rosa or Janine. I like how her clothes, you guys can't see what I'm talking about, or what I'm specifically looking at. So the figure eights on her clothes kind of remind me of chains, which is kind of, to me, a symbolism of her being imprisonment. Someone else may not think that, but that's just how my mind is registering it. So that might have actually been something that's part of her clothing, or something that Cereza thought was part of her clothing, and it's the actual chains of like her imprisonment from her being in jail. Okay. Janine and Cereza have like very similar styled clothing, which makes me think that the clothing for them is just the training witch clothes that they're supposed to be wearing. Cereza's is completely black because of her being an outcast, but Janine has like really colorful, more expensive style version, or expensive version of the style, because she's seen as a prodigy. And I'm surprised that they all have their hairstyle with this like little bow haircut, or like bow bun. I don't know how else to word it. But the bottom, like the lower part of the outfit, not the shoes, but like the area above the legs, that little area reminds me kind of Swan Lake. Like, they think Janine's like the white swan, and then Bayonetta's like the black one. When it's actually the opposite for the two of them. Because Janine actually, in my mind, leans more towards evil than Bayonetta does. Or Cereza. Okay. Cheshire. A demon trusting only power. A demon summoned by Cereza on the night of the full moon. Traditionally, Umber witches use their hair as a medium to control their demons, but the ritual power proved too difficult for Cereza, and the demon somehow found himself in Cereza's stuffed toy. The demon, I was trying to say demon humiliated, and it just mixed together. The demon, humiliated by such a vessel, demanded to be returned to the Inferno immediately. But the inexperienced Cereza had no idea how to help, and being bound to magical energy of whomever summoned him, he realized he was unable to separate himself from her. Reluctantly, he agreed to accompany her just until they found a way to send him home. Having been just newly born in Inferno when called, he had yet to be given a name. Cereza decides to simply call him Cheshire, after the name of the stuffed toy he inhabits. Morgana. Cereza's strict teacher. Oh my goodness. And she has like ram horns, which I love that because personally I'm a Capricorn and I love ram like, I know personally I'm not a ram, I'm a goat for that, but it's just like the rams and goats both have like horns, so it's just, that's what my thinking is. Anyways, back on subject. A solitary Umber witch living an imposing life near the edge of Avalon Forest, displaced by displaced far from the rest of her clan. A master of the Umbran arts, her skills in magic greatly exceed those of other witches, but she cut her ties with her clan and moved to her secluded home ages ago. Her reasons of doing so, an unspoken mystery. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Not yet. Though usually avoiding all contact with the outside world, she invited the practically orphaned Cereza to come live with her, and has since made Cereza her pupil in training her busy. Okay, Rigus. Oh my goodness. I never know how to pronounce the word. I know what it's supposed to be. I know how it's supposed to sound. I can't fucking pronounce it. Sorry for the language. That's part of the reason why this is 18 plus. Rigorously. Rigorously. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, we've already read the right one. Oh. And I forgot to look at Cheshire too. There's actually a thing with the bottom of her dress being spidered, or like some of her stuff being spider stuff. I probably shouldn't say anything, because then it's gonna do some stuff for later, and I don't want to do anything with that. I don't want to break stuff for later. Okay. This is Cheshire. Look at that cutie. Okay. Sorry. Enemies. We have... I do not know how to pronounce any of these fantasy names, but they're fairies. They're all gonna be fairies. Rank Pawn, Denizen of the Wood, the most commonly seen quadruped fairy of Avalon. They are known to be slightly moody, but universally love to play tricks. Souls are their main source of substance, and they usually live off the negative vibes acquired from tormenting humans and wisps. They also vary in size. Okay, I'm gonna skip over the name, or call them AC. I don't know how else to like word this, or how to pronounce that first part. AC, who have lived for longer periods, tend to be larger and significantly more dangerous. Among fairies, they are an inferior breed with no special abilities to speak of, but their basic physical strength still averages with that of an adult human, as they can be both weapons. Okay, as they can use both weapons and magic, they can pose a significant threat to their own right. That being said, most have a poor sense of sight, hearing, and smell, and can thus usually be avoided by simply hiding. They are usually tasked with minor guard duties, instructed to report anything suspicious to their commanding fairy officers. Being discovered by one could quickly result in a whole fairy army coming to their aid, so it's usually best to avoid confrontation when unnecessary. I don't think we have any more than that. Yep, doesn't look like it. Okay. Yep, that's all. Sorry, I got distracted by reading that. I think that's the end of chapter 2. Maybe? I don't know. Chapter 1 and chapter 2 are kind of short. They're more like intro chapters more than anything. Review game instructions thus far via the Travel Wisdom menu. Travel Wisdom can be accessed anytime from your system menu. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I don't really need to look over all this stuff, because I think I've got the hang of it. wolf tracks.
The world before Cereza seemed to warp and bend. She blinked hard to no avail. Could this be a fairy trick? Cheshire was losing patience with his hesitant companion. Come on! We've still got that wolf to catch!
We're not catching him, we're following him.
I'm getting ready. Just give me a second.
There we go.
What is this?
As soon as she took a step inside, she felt as if the breath had frozen in her chest. All around her were sights strange and terrible, as if she had been dragged into a waking nightmare.
So,
I'm fine.
give me a second.
It takes more than this to scare me.
So when it's doing situations like that where I can't like do anything with her, like to like this, it's because it's supposed to show that she's scared. Thank you. And that means that she's like hugging onto Cheshire like really tightly because she needs the comfort because he is a stuffed toy at the moment.
How am I supposed to find my way in here?
Suddenly, Cereza's magic brace began to glow. What could it be?
Give me a second, I'm drinking some coffee. Oh, yes. What I was saying was that, give me a second, I'm drinking some coffee. Because it cooled down enough for me to drink it. Okay. Dispelling illusions. Hello? I hate it when the mic does that. Okay. Dispelling illusions. Distortion created by fairies is full of illusions. Use your magic with ZL to dispel the illusion and see through their deceptions.
The light from the brace revealed things Cereza was unable to see before.
Does this brace have the power to dispel illusions?
Okay, it's not gonna let us get that right now.
There's something here.
Upon close inspection, there appeared to be distortions, as if the air itself had cracked. Equally confused, the girl and Deamon exchanged a glance.
That wolf is just up ahead.
Cheshire's indecision did not last long, but try as he might, he was unable to open the cracks any further.
Try using magic to open it? Come on! We have no idea what's lurking on the other side.
Cheshire gave a mocking snort at Cereza's cowardice.
I am not making excuses! All right, fine! Okay, Cereza.
Peer pressure. Peer
Just
pressure
like
from a
you
stuffed animal.
practiced.
Wow.
Once their eyes had adjusted to the brilliant light, what lay before them was a sight unlike anything either had seen before.
Cheshire, I have a feeling we're not in Avalon anymore.
Train and Nog. Train and Nog are sources, or no, are the source of the fairy illusions. Sorry about that. My nose is itchy, and the mic was gonna be in the way. Train and Nog. Train and Nog are the source of the fairy's illusions. They can be found spread throughout the forest. Find and destroy the core at the heart of the Train and Nog. Press the plus to open the menu if you need to temporarily retreat. Wait, we might want to make potions if we have the thing for it. Nope, we do not. Okay. Going this way.
Is this fairy treasure? Oh, they'd be hopping mad if I stole it.
Okay. So. I think we've got a fight on our hands. Hazard shooter, bogey. Okay, counter. Besides this, give me a second. Excuse me. Okay. Counter. Besides. Oh goodness, what is that word? Besides killing enemies with claws, I'm gonna just say killing enemies, because I don't know how to pronounce that word. I've never seen that word before. Besides killing enemies with his claws and fangs, Cheshire can counter their attacks as well. Press R with the right timing to have Cheshire counter incoming attacks. Enemies hit with a counter will be temporarily stunned, but be warned, some attacks cannot be countered. Crescent Cluster, a power-imbued crystal the shape of the crescent moon, typically only found in Inferno. It can restore some of the user's magic ability. Thank you. Okay, this next door needs two of those plant things. I burnt my tongue because I got more coffee in the cup and I tried to drink it and it's like, nope, burn. It's like, no, why?
Yes! Cool!
Vitality Petal. A small jewel-shaped petal, formed from the very life essence of the forest. Collecting several is said to increase your vitality. In other words, if you play Legend of Zelda, this is pretty much a heart capsule. Pretty much, in this game. It's a heart capsule. That's pretty much what it is. Just, no one wants to call it that. Because they couldn't get, copyrighted from it. Because this is a different game than Legend of Zelda. I need 5 of them to make up a full another flower. Keep forgetting I gotta do this.
Oh, hello there. I'm sorry. We're just gonna have to do that. What the? Oh, hello
You're the
there.
boy from my dream.
1 second.
Center of forest. Waiting.
Oh, oops.
Help me. How?
Okay.
Excuse me.
I just need to follow the white wolf, right?
Destroy 4 elemental cores. You can do it. Follow White Wolf.
Chapter 3, The First Elemental Core.
They had returned from the strange world. The forest was just as they had left it, except not quite. It seemed that destroying the device at the core of that rift somehow disrupted the illusion, revealing the true path forward.
Nice. Very nice. Just, Oh, I've got some lists to save now, too. There you are, Wolf.
They spotted the white wolf. Without a moment's hesitation, the pair gave chase.
Okay. The boy with a proposition. Mysterious boy. A curious boy who enters Cereza's dreams and invites her to the forbidden land of Avalon. Once Cereza enters the forest, he appears before her again in an ethereal form. He promises Cereza a great power if she will only destroy the elemental cores that sleep in the forest, breaking the seal that has been placed on him. Okay. Oh goodness. Nope, we're not doing that. That's cold area. I know we can go that way, but give us a few minutes. Making sure I don't need anything else before I leave this area, because this area has a lot of stuff. I know, we need to go that way. I know. Okay. You're going this way first, though.
Come here!
It was something I don't care about at all. Like, seriously, I have no care in the world for it, so we're good. Treasure, make her run faster. Thank you. Okay, we gotta be careful here. Another sanctuary. Not ready for that yet. You pushed me in here too fast. Make a memory. A remembrance.
A small glade of otherworldly beauty opened before Cereza. This dark forest held secrets yet. Cereza relaxed, ever so slightly.
Nice. I hate it when the mic does that. It twists and it turns and it makes it hard for you guys see me. Okay, so we're at a sanctuary. Remembrance is what they're trying to show us. Okay, Forest Oasis, which is the first remembrance. Pretty much saying the same thing the narrator was saying at the top left corner, and just showing us a view in a more stylized storybook manner. And also having Cheshire in the scene as well, because I don't have Cheshire out. I have him as a doll right now, which is my preferred way of traveling with him, because it's just easier to not have to walk around. Umbron syrup. An Umbron potion case in a butterfly bottle grants temporary invincibility and increases speed of casting Umbron arts. You can now make more of your own on your own. I could not read that for a second. We're gonna go this way. Wait, I'm being silly. Okay, before I start taking this stuff out, I'm gonna come this way. I know I haven't gotten it yet. Pick up, thank you. That is a journal entry. Umbron Apprentice Diary. Umbron Apprentice Diary. 1. You are forbidden to enter the forest. Enter that forest. Yeah, I know, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Besides, I'm already inside anyways, so no turning back now. I'm going to do what I came here for. I suppose I may have rushed into things just a bit. Just a little bit. I probably should have brought some more food and a few more essentials, but I can't start getting down on myself already. I'm from a long line of powerful witches. I'll be okay. I need to have more confidence in myself. The first thing I realized as I started exploring the forest is the importance of a place I can set up base and recuperate. You never know what will be waiting around the corner here, so I need to stay well rested and alert. Unfortunately, there's plenty of wood around to build with. Did I say fortunately or unfortunately? Oh goodness. Fortunately, there is plenty of wood around to build with. And even this weird red material too. If I put a little bit of time into it, I'm sure I can make a simple camping spot to hold me over for a while. Oh, I should probably find a cauldron or some for some potion making too. The reason why I'm replacing that one word is because I do not know how to pronounce it. I think I pronounced it before, but I do not know how to pronounce it right now.
We need a rest.
So if I want to, I can go back to a Trinanog and do a trial. After completion, a Trinanogs can be retired from sanctuaries or go back and collect any treasures you forgot. You can also challenge Trinanog time rituals, racing for a faster completion time possible. In time trials, you receive rewards for your performance. Keep retrying them until you get all the rewards. Okay.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
We did not actually save. We only looked at the Trinanog stuff. Guess we'll be saving up next. Why won't you talk about these yet? Oh my goodness. It's starting to get a little annoying. Thank you. Those can be a little hard to get sometimes.
Yes! Come here!
Log. Not quite ready for it yet. We can't do anything with this part yet, but there's gonna be something later that we can do with it.
Blossom of Thorns. Okay. Bind and defeat all enemies. Enemies can only be damaged while bound. Use Thornbind and defeat them all. Okay.
Cheshire, let's go!
There we go.
Cool!
Oh, sorry about that.
Whoa!
Train and all complete. Yay. Okay.
Cheshire, over here!
We don't have the ability to get up there yet, but we get at least got the train and og done that we don't have to worry about later.
We're not gonna save quite yet. Well, actually, maybe we will.
We need a rest.
Yeah, we're just gonna overwrite the thing from earlier, because it's the same area. We're just needing to save a little bit earlier than I needed to, than I expected. That right there is a fairy trap. Let's see. Bye-bye. Thank you. Okay.
Yes!
I'm not really ready to go that way yet, so we're just gonna wait. We're gonna go this way first. So that's the area that he's being kept in, I believe. So the more and more we clear that up, the more and more we can actually get over there eventually. But this is just an area where we can see him from. I forgot about that. Okay. Okay. Why is my mic so hard to, like, cooperate with me with this? Like, seriously. Oh, I've been recording for way longer than I meant to. Oops. Oh well. It'll probably be shorter in the editing process, or after the editing process. Devious Trapper, Leprechaun. Give it to me. Whatever was in the bush. No, it would not give it to me. Guiding light. If lost, look for guiding lights. They will lead Cereza to a nearby sanctuary. Okay, I'm not ready to go to sanctuary yet, so we're good. hearing me. What the fuck? Why is this thing so hard to hear me? Hello? There we go.
Nice. Still doesn't look nice. Nope, okay.
Yes!
Thank you.
Those cheeky fairies! What's their problem?
It's because they know you're weak.
Jasha patronized Cereza.
I don't think he's weak. I think he's very strong. Okay, I am actually gonna stop this here for right now. Or at least stop the recording for here. And start working on editing. Okay. I keep forgetting my outro. I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting it. I hope you had fun watching play Bayonetta today. I'm sorry about the audio. I will probably have the picture for that again up during the video recording process or for the upload. Back to the thing though. Thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. Make sure to eat, drink some water, take your medication if you need to take medication. And I will see you all next time. Hope you all have a magic day. Bye.